Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Critosco's Corner. John Critosco, your host here. Today we're going to go over some really ridiculous, more progressive, anti-Trump media bashing. Here we have one of the biggest offenders of all time, Chris Cuomo. CNN Chris Cuomo was roasted Monday night after attacking President Trump's return to the White House amid a battle with coronas. Cuomo, the younger brother of Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo, especially questions Trump's timeline, even though the CNN anchor's own coronavirus timeline was scrutinized last year. But if you remember, he was involved in an altercation with a gentleman on a bicycle, and then later said it was after his quarantine was over, but we figured out the timeline that it was. Even the New York Times columnist Ben Smith mocked him at the time, comparing CNN to a TV reality show. That's New York Times saying that. Days later, Cuomo dug himself a hole when he tried to combat a Twitter critic by claiming he was past quarantine. This is just the hypocrisy of it. But Cuomo's debacle didn't stop them from criticizing Trump's return to the White House. This president is a walking lie. Oh, here's what I got to say about that. Walking lie, huh? Every aspect of this pandemic experience and response exhibits disrespect. I'm upset because this man who can do everything does nothing. Are you kidding me? Well, at least he admitted he can do everything. I'll give him that. But you want a metaphor? You got a president who is a drunk driver is pushing others to drink and drive. All right, that's enough. I'm not even going to read the rest of the paragraph. I love seeing him doing that victory lap, him being Trump in that limo. Thank God. You know why? I knew that it meant he was okay. Yeah, he was real concerned, I'll bet. Well, it is their gravy train. They're making hundreds of millions of dollars off of ragging Trump. Well, then maybe it is sincere, but for the wrong reason. It's just unbelievable. Now they've all got the quarantine. He doesn't give a damn, and now I do not have to feign an extra measure of compassion. What do you mean extra measure? You're going to have some first for reality. I love this. Then declared the residue of outrage. That's a hell of a line, though, residue of outrage. This is the same guy who was caught breaking his own quarantine while he was still contagious and staged a fake news segment that came out of his basement. The New York Post called Cuomo's rant off-the-wall rant. Here he is, emerging from his basement. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I mean, give me a break. I love this. Here's some of the Twitter posts. Let's watch Chris Cuomo. Don't forget he had to do 2 takes to make his dramatic exit from the basement. Remember this propaganda video? Well, the internet does. It's just amazing to me. It's just the way it is with these people. And it's about clicks. I love this. Mark Levin, who I love anyway. Fredo Cuomo, idiot brother of the idiot governor. Mark Levin has absolutely zero use for any of them. And here he is, Chris Cuomo, standing on a dock without a mast. Isn't that interesting? Unbelievable. I thought masks were mandatory. I'm pretty sure that POTUS and the crew laughed at that last night. Unbelievable. The president's a walking lie. Unbelievable. And this is what you're going to get, folks. How do you wade through the BS? How do you wade through the nonsense? How do you do it? I don't know. I really don't. And the only thing was just vote in huge numbers. Now for something really scary. California governor's office tells diners to wear masks in between bites. What? So here he is, Governor Newsom, standing up doing his comic routine. Hey, folks, take bites in between with your mask. And then you get the, wow, what a great guy. These people can't be serious. The office of the California Governor Gavin Newsom told residents in the Golden State, If they eat out, they should be wearing their mask in between bites. Going to eat out with members of your household this weekend, he said in a tweet, don't forget to keep your mask on. Do your part to keep those around you healthy. And they have a little animation going on there. On, off, on. Like they couldn't figure that out. He must think the average person is incredibly stupid. For emphasis, the tweet shows an image of someone eating on a dining seat wearing a mask and not wearing a mask while taking a bite and then wearing it again. Has allowed limited indoor dining to resume in a number of counties. San Francisco allowed indoor dining last week. I mean, you got to be kidding me, right? Broadcasters for the NFL game in Santa Clara had to wear masks, according to this. Here's the one that you're going to laugh. Meanwhile, Canada's top doctor last month suggested people wear a mask during sex to protect themselves from the virus and also avoid kissing. You got to be kidding me. All those want to wear masks and no kissing during sex? It's incredible to me. How do these people get away with this? These are people that are in charge of huge things. California, if it was a country, would be the 8th largest economy in the world, if I'm not mistaken. And this guy's in charge of it. Granted, Canada only has 30-odd million people. So their top doctor, what does a top doctor mean? He's the tallest? It's incredible to me. Absolutely incredible. This is what we're up against. This is the nonsense that we have to put up with. And I'm telling you right now, that if Joe Biden, you stay the House of Representatives, goes Democrat as well as the Senate, Biden wins, this is the kind of lunacy that you're going to see. Take off your mask between bites. Wear a mask and don't kiss during sex. These people are out of their minds. They need to be stopped. And they're controlling a lot of this country. It's very, 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 very scary. It's scary. It's scary. Just fooling around with my sound effects there. But honestly, I mean, what are we going to do? We decide who the leaders are. We decide all of this. I mean, look at this. They have a little animated. It's insane. It's insane. And this is a guy that controls a lot of this country's economy. Absolutely crazy. I haven't done any, looked it up, but somebody can maybe post in the comments what percent of GDP California has compared to the United States, what percent that is. But it's pretty high if they're the 8th largest country in the world by themselves. It's just, we need to go out and vote in person. Just like going to the grocery store. Take your precautions, wear your mask, stand several feet away when you vote, do all the things you're supposed to do. We need to stop these people and make sure that your vote counts. Until next time, good night and good luck.